it's Monocle Joe, and I think I'm gonna start with my first video review. Yeah. So new to this format, obviously. What do we have here? What are we going to review? What have you just recently finished? Why are you wearing a lab coat? I can only answer some of these questions and not the last. We're going to cover the Qubeley. It almost seems like it's kind of wrong for me even to say Qubeley, if that's even the right pronunciation. It's been a long time since I've watched like Double Zeta Gundam, guys, so bear fucking with me. Ooh, profanity. Anyways, yeah, it's actually a third-party kit here. It's with YiYa, is what I think it's. Yeah, YiYa Geo1. I don't know if that's the name of their company. I also see the logo GD, but I mean, when I looked it up, I just looked it up as like YiYa. YiYa. But yes, it'll be the Qubeley AMX-04. And this is the nice box that it comes in. All dimensions of graphics. And then just their logo with a little bit of a silhouette that you can kind of tell. One of the reasons why I've kind of marked down the exposure for the lighting here, but you can kind of see a silhouette of the Qubeley. Yes. 15 years and up. Don't be any less than that. You might choke and swallow on some things, kids. Anyways, there's one other little nice thing about this box. The rest of it is just smoothly textured, but you go and you caress this hardware. Anyways, so the kit generally, depending on who you buy it from, is going to cost like $44. The version that I got is just the regular standard version of it. There is a deluxe version. The deluxe version, I think, it does include like a different booster backpack and some other parts. I think some of it might have a difference in coloration. And it also includes I think it's like a 8-inch, maybe 6 to 8-inch statue of Haman Khan. Yeah, it's always sold out every time that I try looking for it. Always fucking sold out. But I think that was around $109, depending who you get it from, if it ever goes back in circulation. Yep. But what are some things that I can say about this kit? Well, I'm gonna have to think for a minute here. Oh my. Alright, and here's our Qubeley. I will run some other demonstrations and other videos and stuff. But I guess we'll start off with articulation. So the leg has a pretty nice matter of articulation here. Yeah, you can see that the knee piece there does some bending. The arms are a little bit dodgy for this kit, actually. People have reported a lot of problems when it comes to the pieces staying in place and not falling apart, and there has to sometimes be, I guess depending on the year that you get the kit, where you might actually have to do a little bit of carving from the inside or so in order to get the piece to go through a little further and hold things together more stably. But I mean, I mean, after I've clear coated everything, like everything's pretty stiff and where I want it, so I'm not gonna pull too hard here on things. Also, a thing about this kit is that everything is very tightly fit. All of the joints, everywhere where you're fastening sleeves around pegs, can sometimes be an endurance test or a test of strength. Like, you definitely have to put some elbow grease into it. There's another gimmick on the backside, actually, over here to the back. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to slide this, really. I forget which direction. I kind of don't want to start doing that off on camera right now. But depending on how you slide this, either front or back, will cause all of these funnels to perk up. So that's one little cool little effect. I think I can even push one back here. Maybe I can get them all to come up. Not gonna risk it. It's not that I don't trust the integrity of the kit. It's just after I fucking clear coat everything tends to get a little bit too solid, and I might snap something trying a little too hard. You know. But that's one thing I didn't test. A very nice thing to note about the kit when it comes to all of these sections of where you do panel lining. They have very deep canals, so if you're just going to use like one of those brush dabbers or whatever from Tamiya, you can just drop that in there and it's going to flow through the canal just very finely. One thing I really like about the kit is that they definitely were like, oh, people love panel lining, so let's make that easier for them. And this kit has so much opportunity in different places here for panel lining. You can see a lot of black sections. Color separation is one thing that's just that stands out very much. And these did come with decals. I kind of just decided against it. I was thinking about putting some decals on, but I've seen some people apply it, and there's a pretty cool, either in your choice of black or red, Qubeley, that just kind of goes diagonal, like right on this side, and several other like little details that you can put on as far as decals that come with the kit. And yeah, they are water slides. They are indeed water slides. Here you have another section for beam sabers. This is another cool gimmick. It can move around and protrude outwards, as you can see. If I even demonstrated that very well. But yeah, it kind of turns out. And yeah, there is a hatch here if I can get in there. Can't really see, but yeah, the cockpit hatch will open up also. Some cool gimmicks, some cool articulation. It's not a whole lot, really. It's just a really cool looking kit, if I have to say anything about it. It looks better than the standard Bandai or the show version of it. It's definitely reimagined to look a lot more menacing, I'd say. But yeah, that'd be the Qubeley. We'll probably give a little bit of quiet time here just to have some showroom shots.
In motion is converted to thermal and mechanical energy. These are conventional energy forms associated with explosives such as gunpowder and TNT. They represent about 80% of the total energy output of fission. The remaining 20% takes the form of nuclear radiation. Nuclear radiations are not new in medical experience, but are given off by radioactive materials such as the radium in a luminous watch dial and in some types of medical therapy. Normally, radium gives off radiation in all directions. But if confined, the radiation may be limited to a single beam. If the beam of radiation passes through a strong magnetic field, it is split into 3 parts. One beam of positively charged particles is bent in one direction. This positively charged beam is composed of alpha particles. A second beam of negative charge is deflected.
So the kit does stand at a ratio, scale ratio of oddly 1 to 120. So I mean, like we're 20 specs off from it being an actual master grade size. It's an in-betweener. It's like right in between master grade and high grade, or even RG. But yeah, it's a very nice kit. It's PVC. I think it includes ABS also. No polycap materials or anything like that, which is part of the reason why everything is a very tight fit on sleeves to pegs when it comes to this kit. But I mean, I'm just with all the details and the experience, I think I'm going to give this a score of like an 8.5. And one of the other reasons why I'm giving it an 8.5 instead of just like right at the 9, which I feel like it deserves that. But it's mostly because if you wanted to try to make the fully articulated hands with all the fingers and everything, it's like a full assembly by the knuckle for that. And it is hectic. Like trying to assemble that. A lot of this is already very snug and tight fitting, and kind of a lot to wrestle with these small little finger fucking pieces and trying to fastening that. Like I've still got to fucking think about that strategy myself. Like how am I going to approach assembling this? Because I do want to have, you know, my mood's gonna change. I'll probably want to have it displayed, you know, with creepy hands or something, you know, just I might want that. So I'm going to go figure out how I'm going to do that. But I have already given it an attempt, and it is fairly difficult just with your own mitts and even using like a hand vise for some support. Like you're almost going to need like 2 sets of like pliers to assemble these things, I think. But I don't know, I might go over Reddit, might fucking go over YouTube and try to source some answers so I can have that assembled properly. But yeah, I guess thanks for watching this video and hearing about my first review on my first gun. Well, not my first Gunpla. I don't even know what number Gunpla this is that I've freaking assembled. But thanks for watching anyways. Zig Zeon.